Jake Paul signed a contract for the PFL MMA company. I saw. Apparently those matches are going to have $1 million to win, so I guess that's actually pretty cool. Like, I think that's a good thing. Jake Paul's actually doing something to help the fighters. Ooh, Jesus Christ. These are some rack, gift sub Carcass, and the 10 gift subs J. Oh, the 20 gift subs J Rich. God damn, man. Thanks for the fat drop, and I hope you had a good day. No, Jake Paul's thing is bad. Can you tell me why? Because from what I saw, it just seemed good for fighters that are in his league. Let me see. It's the PFL, right? And he's fighting Nate Diaz. Thanks for the 5 gift subs Dry Cakes. Eventually, probably deep once you figure out what to do with it. Hey, Nesh, thanks for the resub. Probably a scam somehow. I mean, he is a Paul, which is synonymous with scam, but I don't really see how it would be. From what I saw, and it's very surface level, he's just now like the front man of the PFL, which is an MMA org. And then he talked about like $1 million prize purse, which is like, I mean, that's just like a good thing for the fighters. Regardless of how I feel about Jake Paul, whom I really don't like, I think this is a good thing for the fighters. He's a 5 gift subs Arthur and the resub Farah. That was already there before he came, was? Because the way I understood it is after he's hopped on board, it's really blown it up. Like, he's blowing it up. Did PFL always have $1 million on the line for their big matches? Because that sounds like more of a Jake Paul kind of influx. It's been like that? Then why the fuck doesn't the PFL have more fighters? UFC pays them like schmeckles. They don't get anything. Why wouldn't they all just go to the PFL? Thanks for the Prime ADM in the bits box. Because of contracts? I guess it's possible. Thanks for the resub. Squeaker, Kareem, and Carter. I'm glad you like it, Bob. It's a way bigger platform to promote stuff. Yeah, but who gives a fuck at that point? As a fighter, if you're getting paid, what was it, like $50K a fight or something? Shit, I don't remember. I'm pulling that out of my ass. But it was a lot lower than you would expect for like the highest caliber UFC fighters. Why would you care about the platform to promote on if you can compete for $1 million at the PFL? Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Smokey. And the Prime Ryuzu. Thank you for that, Smokey. Jake said the new PFL pay-per-view will be 50-50 split between company and fighters, except nobody will buy their pay-per-view. That's fucked up. I don't know enough about the PFL. I don't like Jake Paul. But I mean, why wouldn't you? Everyone has so many complaints about the UFC. Why wouldn't you support something like the PFL that's just giving a much better split to the fighters? Why would anyone be against that? The fuck is the point of that? Because the fighters aren't good? Because of brand name. Who the fuck cares about brand name? Don't you watch the UFC to watch good fights? Thanks to the resub. Yido, Matt, Halacia, Chef, Wave, Taz, Phil, Double A, and the Prime Snow, and Facetious. Resub Slum. Yeah, that's great news about Damar Hamlin. No one will spend the money on pay-per-view for fighters they've never heard of. And I guess that's a fair critique, yeah. Jake Paul doing this is a spit in the face and curb stomp to people who train their whole lives to get to that level. Nepotism at its finest. Again, I don't like Jake Paul, but what is so bad about what he's doing here? $1 million on the line for the big fights and a 50-50 split between pay-per-view sales and the fighters? That's something the UFC would never even toy with in even the wildest pipe dream. Fighters get fucked financially by the UFC. I just don't see why this is like a bad thing he's doing with the PFL.